there's a beautiful woman or even slightly attractive woman, right, that's drowning, I would hear the splashing, right? I would hear the cries for help. And I would look around and I would say, well, this must be a ghost, right? My friend Ernie must have been telling the truth about ghosts because I see the water moving. You lie. The lie.
I didn't say nothing.
Lies. So
if they think I'm pointing at them, then it's their fault.
Welcome to another episode of Don Draper's Den, an after-hours conversation with two fools in the marketing game. We're talking culture, we're talking trash, we're having conversation you probably shouldn't have in a boardroom. I'm Chris, this is Ernie, and we appreciate your guys' support. So please like and comment and share and subscribe and all of that fun stuff. Really do appreciate the support. So without further ado, pour yourself a glass and let's get into this.
Cheers.
Here's to you, man. Again with the cup. Jesus Christ.
I need my tea. Need to be refreshed.
Why don't you drink black coffee like a man?
I do. I would, but I already had my coffee today. And I had that focus gum, so.
Yeah. Do you feel?
I think so. I was getting a little tired after lunch.
Yeah.
To pop one of those in. I'm still on the fence. I don't know if I really believe in that stuff yet. The neuro gum.
What's there to believe?
I don't feel anything.
It's one thing to say that they're not working on you.
Yeah.
Right? Because there could be a scientific reason for that. But the I don't believe part is like, I don't believe in unicorns. You know what I'm saying?
I've yet to believe that it works. I have yet to see that it works.
That one day, though, you said you're a little bit squirrely because of it.
Squirrely, but it didn't help me focus. I was just like shaking.
Just prompted anxiety.
Bounce off the walls, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've tried a couple. I use Alpha Brain, right? I got your bottle of Alpha Brain. It was around here somewhere. I like that. It doesn't give you, the
jitters,
the cracked out kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I used to really overdo it on coffee, man. I would do 6-7 cups a day.
Yeah, I never got to that point, but I usually would do 2 cups a day. One in the morning, one in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But 7? No, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I don't know how I used to, back in the day, I get coffee, especially when I was a paintball ref.
Yeah.
I'd do a cup of coffee in the morning, I was 19 or something. But I smoked then too, like a red.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how I got through the day, because if this kind of activity happens now, I'm just going to shit my pants right then and there. You know what I mean? How did I do this? And after a night of partying too, just wake up.
Your body could handle much more when you're younger.
Oh, indestructible. I was indestructible.
Yeah.
No shower. Just savage. Just a savage, bro. I was living on the edge.
No, I couldn't. Yeah. No, I think I probably got up to maybe 3 times in a day, but I can't drink that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need it for the caffeine hit, and that's about it. Yeah. I like the routine though, in the morning, just something to start your day off with a nice cup of coffee. I do like that.
The best part of waking up.
Dude, I've been recently going and get coffee at the gas station there on 73. Their coffee is horrible. There's 2 gas stations right on 73 and 71.
One's Shell.
One's
Arco
or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, horrible.
Don't do that, bro.
Horrible.
Don't do that. That's not, it's not coffee.
Sometimes I'm I don't know if I can make it to work. I gotta drink some coffee. So.
Yeah, don't do that, man. Yeah. You got to, your old lady, you guys got nice shit. You could,
she does make coffee, but sometimes, if you forget or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I don't get my cup of joe.
My old lady does not forget. Coffee every morning. All I got to do is push the button.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, then there's, I forget to get the coffee. So schedule it the night before.
Sure, yeah.
So it automatically drips in the morning.
Fancy. Okay,
and then I just walk out the door.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. And then driving down, and then you got to drink whatever toilet water coffee they're making
it's horrible.
At the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Ooh, and you know what's weird? Like every now and again, I don't go out of my way. I'm not like some coffee snob per se. You know, like if it's McDonald's, all right, you know, it's
I
fine.
do like McDonald's coffee.
I don't.
Really? I love McDonald's coffee. I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Nope.
I hate Starbucks coffee.
I don't. Nothing. None of those really stand out for me. Like I've had really good cups of coffee, usually at some like weirdo place. You know what I mean? But it's got to be hip, right? Like
See, that's the thing. I like those because it's like the working man's coffee. That's like, all right, you know, I feel like I'm blue collar.
Blue collar, right? Yeah,
get my cup of coffee, get myself a bit of like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Sure.
All right, I'm ready to go and
out just
lay some bricks.
Yeah, dude. You know? And you're not though.
You know,
it's definitely white collar is a motherfucker around here. Like we're more liable to use the word synergy than we are to swing a hammer at work.
Although, in fairness, though, after college, I did work in construction.
Okay, for how many weeks?
Like, because I also taught, so I would teach during the year, and then I'd work in the summer. Like I'd do roofing and home remodeling and things like that. So that was a routine. To wake up, grab one of those cheese Danishes.
Yeah.
In the morning.
I don't like the cheese Danish.
Cup of coffee.
Apple Danish, right? Cherry, maybe, right? Or raspberry or something like that. I'm with you. But
so I do that a lot during the summers.
Yeah.
I'd work construction.
Right.
Yeah, roofing. And back then, man, I was in shape.
Right.
Like Bill lift like 3 bundles up, carry 3 bundles up the ladder.
Yeah.
Now carrying 1, like it hurts.
Climbing
it just hurts
ladder.
us like the shingles ripping into your shoulders, your traps here.
But back then,
no, you had to show up everybody else because you're like you can't be the guy who's carrying 1 bundle at a time. So like load it up, get it up there.
Yeah. No,
quads and calf muscles are huge.
Yeah, man. Letting them know. Did you wear really short shorts just
No.
just to show off the fucking quads?
No. I'm not a short guy, I told you. I don't like shorts.
I don't really like shorts.
Only if I'm jumping into a pool.
There's pool, right?
We're just lounging around the house.
Hot though, man. Like if it's just hot, I can't.
I still can't.
But it's usually boots.
Yeah, I still can't wear shorts. Very rarely.
Gangsters don't wear shorts. You know, this is a random one. Tony Soprano, the character, of course, James Gandolfini, he gets a note, a call, something, right? While I think in the first season of The Sopranos, from like somebody who's connected, and it sounded like the story goes like an unprompted critiquing, right? So he says, I'm making this part up like, hey, like really sounds like it, Hey, listen, not for nothing, gangsters don't wear shorts, okay? But I love the show, right? But that's the vibe.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know who it is.
Yeah.
Just, it's like, all right, boss,
Nobody needs to see my legs, no.
Yeah. I don't.
Unless I'm at something around water. That's the only time.
Right.
Beach.
You're going to go
park.
in the water. You're not around the water.
No, like if I'm laying out next to the beach.
Okay.
Or whatever pool.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I do go in the water. But at least I'm by the pool. That I'll do. But no.
Would you be
because I'll just look weird if I'm in jeans
in?
and everybody else is all.
Yeah. You don't want to stand out.
Yeah.
Would you be by the water and not go in though?
It depends. It depends. Like, like for example, like when you used to take the kids out to the pool and watch them swim. I don't know. Well, I'm just laying out. I'll watch you guys go to kiddie pool. I'm not jumping in.
That's fair enough.
Especially if it's a kiddie pool and I'm going to put my dang on my feet in there or something. No, I just watch you go do your thing.
That is white girl.
I just got to make sure I don't fall asleep. So while you're in the baby pool drowning. That was my biggest challenge. Don't fall asleep. Watch the kids.
Just drinking black coffee.
Next,
right? You're drowning as well. You fall asleep in the pool. No, that's white girl summer right there, dude. There's plenty of basic white ladies around here with like, a cup this big but it's actually filled with like White Claw.
Yeah.
And they're just
So
out
you put
there.
the nice dark sunglasses, and all you do is watch all the ladies.
Yeah, right. Just get your creeper on a little bit, ladies. I would never look. I don't even notice that.
Your eyes don't see anything like that.
No, invisible.
It's invisible.
Which is weird because if there was, say, let me just give you a hypothetical. This is, this is how I'm built. I don't know about you, but if there's a beautiful woman or even slightly attractive woman, right, that's drowning, I would hear the splashing, right? I would hear the cries for help. And I would look around and I would say, well, this must be a ghost, right? My friend Ernie must have been telling the truth about ghosts because I see the water moving.
But you don't see the, no.
What are you going to do?
That's weird because at the bar, just a bit ago, you commented on some broad.
You lie. The lies. And not for nothing, but not at Doc's. They got some decent wings, but you're not going for the eye candy.
Yeah, that's true.
So, anyways, she's gonna fucking fight you, bro. Telling
I didn't say
lies.
nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Lies. So
if they think I'm pointing at them, then it's their fault.
So, waking up early, sleeping in the truck. What kind of cars have you had? Did you ever have a truck? I mean, aside from what you got now.
No, I mean, I had an SUV. I never liked it when people referred to it as my truck. I'm like, it's an SUV. It's not a truck.
Let's calm down with the truck part.
Yeah, that's the closest other than the truck we have now.
What?
I've had so many cars, man.
Yeah,
I've had a Ford Explorer.
Me too. What year? You remember?
86.
Oh shit! I had a 96.
Yeah, 86. I don't remember. I can't remember all the years. So
Eddie Bauer edition.
I had a Honda Prelude, a Nissan Sentra Grand Am, two Toyota Corolla hatchbacks.
I was going to throw it out there. I assumed it.
Toyota Corolla, just non-hatchback, whatever you call it, a sedan. I had, I've had so many. Plymouth Laser, two Plymouth Lasers.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. Two Plymouth Lasers, a minivan, an SUV. Man, the list goes on. I can't even. One time when I was having a hard time sleeping, I just try to remember all my cars I had.
That's funny.
And by the time I got through the 90s, I'm like,
right. That's funny. Yeah,
Nissan Maxima.
And it's always been that you could drive at 16 out here, right?
I drive what?
Driving at 16.
Yeah, 16.
Like you get license at 16. So it's even one extra year on me to have had a car.
I remember when I had my dad brought home used Toyota. It was like faded brown, so it was like basically yellow. It was Toyota hatchback.
Yeah,
Toyota Celica hatchback. Man, it was awesome because it was stick, dude, and I had all this trunk space.
Yeah.
But man, for school, I'd park all the way at the last parking spot. I didn't want anybody watching me.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Yeah, man. No, I had. I think I can get them.
My dad loved those Celicas, man. He must have bought like 5 of those things.
He said he was kind of a used car.
Yeah, he
find a deal type of guy, right? I got 92 Chevy S10. That was the first one. Put that in a ditch. Range Rover. I don't know what year, but hit a telephone pole. The Exploder, the Ford Explorer. That got me through college, man. That held out. It was very mighty, all the way through graduation, college. And I think I said it before, but the seal, I guess, around the windshield, and then whatever was going on there with the rear view mirror. It was nice in its day, 96, it had all the buttons that you would have had in 96. And then even there was some kind of electronics to the rear view. Right? Yeah. However, it was about 2006 by the time, things had really gone off the rails. And so when it rained, it would pour.
Yeah.
As if I was pouring this cup of coffee on the floor. Right.
Yeah.
So it would pour through into and through the rear view, down onto the computer, right, which looks like not even a Game Boy now, right?
Yeah.
And this raggedy old computer. And so the computer was totally shorted out and would randomly just do things, you know, like it was like in Klingon or some shit. And then all the lights, all of the lights on the dash were on pretty much all the time at the same time, just kind of dimming. And like it was chaos.
Yeah.
And so my friends would get in and be. I
think my favorite car I ever had was I had a Volkswagen Jetta, like what was it, GTX or something like that, okay. But it was sporty, thin tires, low to the ground. Yeah. Dude, that was
your jam.
Yeah, that was my jam. I love that car.
I like they're fun to drive. Like
it's expensive to fix.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I didn't like all that.
I was shocked. Did I ever tell you about the guy in Florida that I ran into? It hit like a Lambo. I haven't seen many of those in person. You know, I'm just not in those kind of circles. So I'm by the Breakers, which I think is in West Palm Beach. I could have the town wrong, but anyways, the Breakers, a very famous hotel. And so I met somebody down there for lunch, and was feeling fancy. You know what I mean? So I walk, around the block or something. And as I'm walking down the block, I was like, holy shit, that's a Lamborghini, you know? So I naturally walk up to it and just kind of checking it out, you know? And this is like 2009, 10-ish, something like that. And I'm like, whoa, look at that. And the guy happened to be walking out, right? Hey, buddy, you know, you ever see one? No, I'm getting in there, right? And I don't want to take up too much of his time. He was nice enough to open the door and everything like that. And on the way out, I guess you could tell as a young guy was impressed by it. And he's as I'm walking away, he's like, "Hey, eventually it's just a car."
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's stuck with me, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I go back to the office, and one of my business partners at the time was from Money, you know, like real proper Money, and so he knew a thing or two about nice cars. And so I was like, "Oh man, I saw this Lamborghini and had this." Da, da, da. He's like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "Hey, by the way, do you know how much an oil change is for that type of car?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, $5,000.
Holy shit,
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, do you know what kind of mileage they get? 9 miles, you know, maybe 10 if you're lucky to the gallon."
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But that's one of those key moments of like, if you have to ask what the price is, it's too much.
It's too much for you.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, although, you know, I probably would say my Ford Explorer was my ultimate favorite. But there's a key to that, a catch to that one.
Yeah.
I brought a brand new Ford Explorer, but I had a personal assistant at the time.
Oh, shit.
And so she drove me everywhere.
That's so amazing.
It was perfect because you could like push a button and it sets to my setting.
Yeah.
You know, but then she had her little button she pushed set to her setting.
Wow.
And it was perfect. She just picked me up, drive everywhere. That was the best because I hate driving. That's when I realized I hate driving.
Really?
Because I'd rather just sit, work on my laptop, make phone calls, and I had somebody drive me.
I
wasn't
weird,
bougie
bro.
where I was sitting in the back seat. I wasn't that bougie.
What a dick you would be. My Ford Explorer, because of that time in life when I had it, was, man, I had some good fucking times in that car. I'll tell you what. It was a wild time. Yeah. Shout out to the Jersey Shore, if you know.
I'll tell you what, that's my next move though. Like whenever we just completely hit it big, I'm hiring a personal assistant.
Done.
Like I didn't have to do nothing. Coffee, boom.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I got a thing I got to go to. Can you get go buy me some clothes or a new suit?
Book
boom,
it.
Done.
So I'll be there. Just show up. Hey. Right.
I got my spread of bow ties and ties. I just pick which one.
Listen, man. If you get a variety of bow ties, we're gonna have fucking problems.
Well, those days are long gone.
Oh, okay. No, that's what I'm saying. I thought you were gonna like bring it back.
No.
Like I'll have a personal assistant, and then I'm gonna have a gang of bow ties.
No. Now it'd be different. Like, okay, go pick me up some,
whiskey.
Yeah.
There
some
you go.
Drinks.
There you go.
Give me a 6-pack of Busch Light.
Gross.
Wipe down my my motorcycle.
Yeah, get the bugs off the motorcycle. Just throwing coffee in their face. This is not good enough.
It was weird though because like I never thought of having a personal assistant, But my staff at the time was a completely different staff.
Right.
My staff at the time convinced me because I'm like, man, we need to hire somebody. We're getting too overwhelmed. And I asked the staff, at the time, there was only like 5 of us. And I go, who do you think we need to hire? Like, and they said, you need a personal assistant.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never thought of that. Like, why would I need a personal assistant? It's because like we need to double you. Like we need you for more stuff and you don't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Hire me a personal assistant. I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
This is very
pay the bills, do all the stuff, like get my lunch.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I can get used to this.
Yeah.
My ex didn't like it though.
Right. You know what's funny is, first of all, there needs to be a personal assistant. I think it's hilarious. This personal assistant will likely get a nickname, or it would just change the name forever. Right. It's always like, but I don't know. Do you go with the girl, right? Classic, or is it like the guy? Because if it's the dude, then there's got to be like I don't know. There's got to be some special talent. Like we got this dude. John's great. Been here. The phones are answered, whatever it is. But he's also like a chef or something. Yeah, you know what I mean? There's got to be something extra.
For me, it'd be a female.
Yeah, you got to go with the chick, right?
Oh, just because I can't trust. I have trust issues with guys. Like if it was a guy, he'd probably be gay.
Yeah.
Just because, like, okay,
keep it. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if it's a dude, that's like, well, now you're like a friend. Like now I want to talk to you about sports and shit. Like
it's wrong, but no, you need somebody looking out for you. Right.
Where I feel like because she was a female, she was seeing the things that I didn't see because I'm a guy. Like, hey, we need to go get these guys gifts.
Different perspective.
Here, I already ordered some flowers for so and so if their mother died, their funeral.
Yeah. That's the angle.
Like here, sign. I just need you to sign this. Okay, sign a little condolence card.
Thoughtful.
Right.
That's the part of it.
To be able to think of things that I'm not typically thinking about. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, especially like, they would be an empath.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's birthday's covered. Did you follow up on this? Like, you need mom brain for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like totally type A.
Or like if I had to go somewhere, but somebody had to take the dog out, because I had a dog at the time, like, then she would go take the dog out. It'd just be weird too. Like, I don't know, asking a dude, hey, can you take my dog out? Like I said, it'd have to be almost feels feminine.
Yeah,
feminine,
I know what you mean. Yeah, because now you're giving. And then what if they learn the craft? And
maybe that's chauvinistic. I don't know. But to say, okay, to me that is chauvinistic. But
all right,
but in fairness,
work it out. Go ahead.
In fairness, I typically don't trust guys.
Yeah.
When it comes to taking care of tasks, I need to do this.
Yeah.
I only got through one. Like one.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the women that I work with, they'll get through that task and come up with 10 more tasks.
They're taking care of a kid.
Right. And they're taking care of a kid.
And they went to the DMV. You're like, how did you do all this shit?
So in fairness, I think that they just have like the superpower of being able to take care of all these tasks and not complain and not worry about it.
However, make a little note. What's that movie with the broad from Speed? You remember? Sandra
Bullock, yeah.
And the guy, what's his face? Ryan Reynolds, right? With the Canadian family.
Yeah.
He's the assistant.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But all the while, though, he's he has aspirations to be like this writer, and he's just doing it.
He's on the come up.
Yeah, he doesn't even like his boss.
Right.
He's just doing this just because.
Yeah.
See, that's the other thing.
And we can't have somebody that handsome being, come on.
The person needs to have good penmanship. Guys typically have terrible penmanship.
I look like a mad person.
Yeah, I can't have,
like half
time. Can't read the shit you write.
Print like
what is that? I have no idea what he's writing.
Like a serial
is that a 6 or is that a 9? I have no idea.
Anyways, so these will be good problems to have. But for the old cars, the Explorer stands out, and now I got an F-150, bro, and I'm feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I pull in, look, it's not one of those. It's not all souped up. I saw somebody rolling down the road yesterday, 2 days ago, and it was like a white, painted white, and big old thick wheels, big, like sticking out of the side. And he had the lights, like hot white lights inside the wheel hub, right? And so, and it was like dusk. So it just, enough to kind of show off the glow. I don't even know that shit, dude. It looks cool, I guess, but it's like, that's what you're driving around all the time in, man. Aren't you paranoid you're going to knock it into something?
Yeah. If I needed a car and I had money to get a car right now, I would probably get the like brand new Ford SUV or get a Ford truck.
Ford's what's up.
Yeah. Well, I love American made, US made. I'm sure there's parts that aren't all American, blah, 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 whatever, fuck you. Yeah. But like, I like the American brands.
Yeah. I'm with that.
And so I'd probably get a Ford SUV. But all in all, I just hate cars. I'm not a car. I had Hannah pick out my car. That's how much I hate cars. But I need a new car.
How did she come upon the?
Can you just go, find a car for me and just tell me which one to buy? And so she goes on Carvana, and she's like, "Here's a good car. It's a Buick Encore."
What?
And then she's reading the comments. It's like, it's easy to get in and out of. The trunk is big enough to fit my wheelchair.
Damn, bro.
Right? I'm laughing. And I'm like, well, okay, that's obviously for like old people, but tell me more. The gas mileage.
No, man, no. When you start saying that it's easy to get into, like that's something fucking good. Maybe a wheelchair is your sell.
No,
I'm not getting in this fucking thing.
I trust Hannah. Like, okay, you're not just somebody who's gonna get me any stupid car.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, lo and behold, like it must have been an elderly person who owned it because it was only like 3 years old, but like only had 8,000 miles on it.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was like looks like brand new.
Yeah, and
the mileage was, the gas mileage was high. So I'm like, yeah, fine. I don't know. Go ahead, buy it. Here's my information. And that was it. Like I didn't care. I hate cars that much. I looked, I'm like, okay, black and silver, cool, brand new, 8,000 miles.
It's a good deal. All the numbers make sense. I'm with you 100%. Yep. However, though, how many gray hairs did you have before it?
And I drive a lot, like all over, so I need something good mileage.
Right.
I didn't need a truck or a Jeep or something that I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, the gas mileage is so low that I got to,
rough. It is a little. It's like 18 maybe right now. I
didn't need that, and I needed something that I could easily drive, and if I needed to make phone calls or whatever, just had Bluetooth. I only had a few things. I had to have Bluetooth accessible phone, so I could just hands free call people.
Everything has that now, right?
I'm right. Sure. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, right. Cruise control. So I'm very and get me from point A to point B. That's it. I love my car. It's
all right. But if it was, if we just got $1 billion and everything, then it's Ford.
Yeah, it's Ford.
Ford F-150.
Ford F-150 or an SUV, Ford Explorer. Yeah. The Ford Explorer is nice. I like those things.
I don't mind.
Problem is like, if you want to put stuff in the back, it's not like a truck. That's why I hate when people are like, oh, let me go get my truck, and they pull their SUV. I'm like, not a fucking truck, bro.
Dude. I got a truck.
That's not a truck.
I have trouble getting in my truck.
You gotta invest in one of those.
I told you about that. You know how much that is? You put the fucking rails on, like the fancy one you guys got with what's your old lady got, man?
She has a Dodge Ram.
Dodge Ram. Bro, it's like $6,000 to put the fucking little elevator.
You don't have to get that. Get like aftermarket shit where it's just basically a step.
I will eventually. There's other things I want to get first, but.
We both got to like we're like doing Alex Holland up here.
What's his name? Honnold. Yeah.
We're like doing fucking Alex Honnold free climbing up your truck, bro, just to get it.
Did we talk about?
Like, yeah,
we made it.
We
conquered this mountain again. When Olivia, who was working with us, when she got in the back, I didn't think. I don't know.
Did you at least do one of these?
Dude, no, I was sitting down.
Uh-huh.
I was sitting down, right? And I'm in the truck, and I remember pulling around. I must have pulled around, and everybody's going to jump in, right? So whoever climbs in the front, okay, the doors open up, and I'm just, I don't know, just making sure everybody's okay. And I look back, and I see it wasn't so much the struggle that she was in, because she was in like, business clothes, but it was kind of her surprise at how high it was and her immediate trying to be cool, but assessing how the fuck am I going to get this thing? And I don't know who was in the back. I forget now, Steph or somebody was in the back, but like there was a bit of like, like, hey, do you need a hand?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah. I didn't pay attention. I don't want to embarrass her, but it was.
She had to like mantle up there. You know how like when you're in a pool, you gotta get out of the pool, you gotta mantle up. She gotta do one of these.
So that's when I realized like, maybe I gotta get some. I got a little stuff.
But you don't got to get the automated stuff. You just got to get the.
Well, I just thought, like I don't know anything about cars myself like that, right? Mm-hmm. So I very casually, I'm like, oh, that looks nice, and whatever. I'm, me, I'm the type of guy to just run up on a motherfucker in a parking lot. Like, hey man, what about those tires? Mm-hmm. And then I don't know I don't remember now how I found out about the information, but I was like shocked.
Yeah.
Right. It would then put me in mind of like all the stuff that I see on trucks around here, because God damn, do they love some trucks around here, bro. It is America around here.
Trucks, Jeeps.
Yeah, man, and they got all the bullshit going on, and you know what I mean? Like all these cool little trimmings, and I'm like, well, that looks cool, but then I realized I'm doing the math, and I'm like, it's like 110 grand on your truck, bro.
You add it all, you add it all up.
Like, why? I don't know. Maybe they got it.
You ever see that Kevin Hart skit where he's talking about how he's in his truck and he's like kind of flirting with some girls? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Dude, hold on, let me get down now. And he's like, he's like, ew,
kicking his leg.
Where's his knees? He's like, bro, I got knees. I'm just having a hard time getting out of my truck.
Damn it! No, I remember that. That's a good special. When Brent got in the truck first time, he was like, "Oh, that's a nice truck, man." Talking about it and everything. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Yeah, thanks. All right, cool, man. It's I'm feeling good." And then it was. He noticed how far my seat was forward. And I mean, it's like a good, 6 inches forward, And he's like, huh, seat's pretty far up there, huh? It didn't say anything else. You know what I mean? But I was a little salty about it. Like, all right.
That's how it is with Hannah and I, because his arms are so long and her legs are so long. She can like sit back like this and ride.
Right.
For me, I'm like,
all up on it. Yeah, man. Yeah. There's something about that, man. Especially around here, like, pulling up in a truck feels right. Mm-hmm. Right. Does feel very, and I remember like when I was driving down the road, having just got the truck and, I used the truck, the F-150 to tow my, Santa Fe. My Hyundai Santa Fe that just died on the side of the road like it should have.
You know what I mean? Santa Fe?
Santa Fe, yeah. SUV. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man.
I'm glad you upgraded to Ford F-150.
I was so happy. But I feel good that it died on the side of, like it was smoking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dash lights had all been fucked up.
Course.
There was no way out.
You did the whole Rambo. Until the wheels fall off.
Until they fall off, bro. And then they had the weird, the giant machine thing. It was like a giant forklift thing that they used. Mm-hmm. And it just came over very unceremoniously, too, when I dropped it off. Mm-hmm. But I used the F-150 to tow it to the junkyard. And so they just kind of came over. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I expected. You know what I mean? Just like pour one out for the homie. You're like, been through a lot with that thing. But they just lifted it up and put it in a little squisher. And that was the end of it. So
that was it.
So be it. So anyways, but yeah, I remember driving. So I dropped that off. And it was like, whatever, late in the day. So the sun's starting to come down. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to a lot of Stapleton then, but the national anthem just happened to come on. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, this is a good version. And I found myself driving an F-150 as the sun's going down on the wheat field. Mm-hmm.
No,
just, you know what I mean? Just like a moment in time where it all hit me at once. I was like, what the? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I imagine
it was a bald eagle. That's
what I'm saying.
Just next to you.
Just like right next to me, kind of looks over, gives me a wink, and just, you know what I mean?
And a cowboy in a Clydesdale.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely one of those moments, and I was like, well, I guess this is it. Now I'm never going to give in on the ranch dressing because that's disgusting. But the rest of it, I bought in. I was like, all right.
All you need is now
cool
like a gun rack on your truck. Then that'll like just seal everything.
You know,
you got
I've been wanting, bro, is just like a little, you know, because you can carry, you do what you got to do out here. So the ones that like stick like right there, you know, as you're driving, right, and they stick to the paneling or whatever.
Yeah.
So right there, I was like, oh, that looks practical. So, you know, one thing at a time. But I got it. Is my point. And it was genuinely like, I was like, oh man, I really like this.
Yeah.
This is what it is. This is the next chapter.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But the experience and the patriotism and just the vibes were like, because it's a driving culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. In America, it's a driving culture, which doesn't hit until I see the European reaction videos to where they travel here. And we've talked about it before. They were like, oh, I'm going to take a vacation for even a month. And you're like, okay, well, where are you going to go? And it's like, well, we're going to drive from New York to LA to Orlando or whatever. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What are you, insane?
Yeah.
That's going to take, you'll spend the whole time in the car.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And so they then realize like, bro, you could drive, like California is so ridiculously, you can drive across Europe at that same time, you know? And so out here in America, very much a driving culture because it has to be, because how are you going to get around? But the influence of Ford, right? Like when some of their marketing and all their campaigning and the machine that is Ford.
Built Ford tough.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah. Like just the absolute monster of marketing that Ford is. And I mean that like the impact too. So it's 1903. Yeah, it's 1903 that it gets started. It's founded. But the impact of what they did then was like literally the assembly line. That was not a thing before.
No, yeah.
And then it becomes a thing.
It becomes a thing.
Mass modern manufacturing.
Manufacturing, yeah.
I mean, it's weird to think of it like that, right? Because it's so, it's so obvious in how you make stuff now. Like, why wouldn't you have an assembly line? Like, of course, that's how you do it, right? But that's what it was. And then here's another interesting little factoid about Ford is that one of the kind of, I want to say like bragging rights or something, but that's not the word. But one of the things they can brag on, particularly way back in the day, is that the workers themselves could afford to buy their own products.
I heard that. I'd like that. When the workers can actually make enough and the cars are being sold at a reasonable price that the actual employees can afford their own product that they're building, that's pretty cool.
That's a good, it just like those kinds of things like shift the dynamic of accessibility. And because now you don't have to rely on the horse and the buggy and all that, the world gets, it's more accessible. The world gets smaller, right? We can take a trip to X when otherwise that would not have been an option.
Ford sealed the deal with me when they didn't get the buyout option or the government help during the recession.
No, they're bragging, right, dude? GM did.
Yeah,
right?
GM did.
Gang of other companies.
Like, to me, that was really cool that they were able to float during that hard time.
And it's interesting that like the words that are in a lot of their marketing content since way back in the day, particularly on Ford trucks too, but like durability and power and all those standard issue kind of truck descriptions, let's just say. But the company itself was acting how its trucks act, if you will. Right? They were durable as a company. Right? So it's kind of cool that I guess you could say they kind of like they're drinking their own Kool-Aid, right? They're living up to their own standards, not only in what they produce, but the company themselves. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, so wait. So they do the assembly line, mass manufacturing, the $5 wage, right? So I don't know about the timing of minimum wage and all that stuff, but the factory wage when Ford gets going, right? So within the first 10 years, give or take, I'm not too sure of the timeline, but the factory wage was double what was the standard elsewhere, right? So they have a $5 a day wage, which I guess is pretty damn good then. But fuck, man, $250. You know what I mean? Like that was it. How were you guys doing anything? But that was it.
Yeah.
But no, that was plenty because you could even buy a car.
Yeah.
It gave access.
It's relative.
It's relative.
Yeah.
It gave access to the burgeoning middle class, right? Which is a different. It's not wholly American per se, but it's like a sign of Western civilization that there is a middle class.
Yeah.
As opposed to you only go back 100 years from there, and it's like the kings
Probably
and everybody else.
The suburban culture.
Yeah.
Right. Be able to live further away from work.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, help build the whole driving culture. Ford helped build the whole driving culture in the U.S.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like the moment all those cars started coming down the lot, like horses and the relevance of horses, just an industry pretty much destroyed almost overnight.
Done. Horse and buggy.
Yeah.
The people that made the whips, you know what I mean? The whole
like that whole thing. It's like out, done. Why do you need it anymore?
Breeding horses.
Yeah.
You know, the whole entirety of that
industry
gone. It's weird to consider,
except for like the Amish.
And well, yeah, right. And Quakers or some shit.
Yeah.
Like it's weird to consider in hindsight. It's like, well, yeah, that's how it goes, right? It's just what it is. Fine.
Technology, yeah, innovation.
But in the day, at any point in history, when there's something amazing that kind of propels, it's like the before and after. You know, it's different now. When there's paradigm shifting moments, like everybody, there's always a naysayer. You know what I mean? There's always a naysayer, and there's plenty of articles. There's plenty of stuff out there to communicate that these fandangled blah blah blah. You know, like what?
Right.
This
is
is
too dangerous.
Yeah.
Why would you? Yeah.
So stupid, man. The commercials, once you get to the age of TV, because it's wild to think about 1908, the Model T launches. That's a long fucking time, man. But by the 50s, certainly by the 50s, there's, all kinds of commercials. In the 70s and 80s, there's a bunch of like fun commercials, you know, I just kind of vaguely remember. Kind of more fun. I don't know, man. They're campy. You know, they're like they mean it reminds me of like as if the WWF at the time had like say over how we're gonna make commercials. There's one, if you remember, they have like a crane, right, with some kind of like hoisting belt thing around it, and they have a Ford like an F-150 or whatever, but it's like I don't know 10, 15 feet up in the air, something like that, and they release the hook and boom. Right.
Yep.
And then from there, they just drive it up the side of a mountain.
Ford tough.
Right. Another one they have, so they're always competing, right? And they have for hauling capabilities, because like such a blue collar, the F-150 is such a blue collar thing. They put I think a Chevy. Yeah, they put a Chevy on the bed of the F-150, and then they hitched a Dodge. And the F-150 climbed up a dirt road carrying both of them, right? It's fun.
Can you see commercials like that with that new Cybertruck? It's so lame.
It looks so stupid.
It looks so stupid.
It looks so dumb. I don't get it.
I wish that the windows weren't blacked out so I could look at who I'm laughing at when I see them drive by.
It really does look terrible, man. I don't understand. Why would you do that? Why would you just design it like?
But see, maybe we're the naysayers, right? Maybe that's the way things are going to go. We're just the naysayers.
I hope not, man. I hope not. It's not like the F-150s or 250 and 350. Like I don't know. The lines aren't necessarily the sexiest on those
I'd almost
things.
feel embarrassed, like pulling up. Let's say I pull up to the lumberyard with my Cybertruck. And I'm like, I want to get, some 2x4s and some fencing here. So throw some bricks in there. I just feel like,
my cousin let me borrow his car. This is not my piece of shit.
Right.
No.
Not to mention, I'd feel terrible like trying to scratch it. Like, it's supposed to be,
How much? I don't even know how much.
Like, be careful.
$100,000 or something.
Be careful. Don't scratch the paint.
I
don't know. I saw a comparative video on YouTube though, where this kid, this influencer, compared like the Cybertruck with I don't know what it was. Let's just say Ford F-150,
right?
And it did pretty good overall. Yeah, it competed pretty well. Some of the little the handles and stuff are too easy to break off and shit. But overall, as far as the pool, as far as going up terrain, it did pretty well in comparison.
I mean, all the electric vehicles just remind me of gigantic golf carts, right? And like all the speed times, not even close, right? There's no, I don't know what the words are, but when the engine gives you power, but then it's got to go through all the systems and the axles and all that horse shit, and then it hits the wheel, and there's some kind of a loss in power from X to Y, whatever that's called. So, but that doesn't exist in electric vehicles. It's just boom, you're just fucking on.
Now, what's weird is I can completely take that Cybertruck and place it on Mars. Yeah, I could definitely
super badass,
cool,
right
man.
on. That looks very cool. Good idea.
Context makes a difference.
Makes perfect sense.
Put it here in US of A. I don't see eagles flying along with it. I just see it shitting on it.
Look at this stupid thing. Eagle's got sunglasses on. Looks like a mullet. Look at that nerdy shit.
Clydesdale just clops over it, takes a shit on it. Fucking get that out of here.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not okay with Cybertruck. It looks like shit.
Funny. But what do you think about the Ford Mustang?
Oh my god!
Did you ever like the Ford Mustang?
Classic. Let me tell you this. So my dad, shout out to Joe C out there. My dad, growing up, he had to get rid of a Mustang. Right, he had one, and he would talk about it all the time. So he had a 64 and a half Mustang.
Is that like an Italian thing, by the way?
A Mustang? I don't know. I mean, it's certainly Trans Am. Right? Or an IROC Z.
IROC Z.
But those are for the guineas in the 80s.
Dude,
you know what I mean? The young guineas in the 80s. They're dude.
Yeah.
Bro.
Trans
that's
Am.
all you needed, man. Them and some, what are those, parachute pants? You know what I mean? The big puffy pants. And white high tops. If you're in Queens back in the day, you're getting laid. Plenty of girls named Gina. Yeah, but he talks about the 64 and a half Mustang and how it was something specific about it. I forget, it was like a 3 in a tree or something was out of the way on the thing. And so that made it, interesting to him. But yeah, because of that, I've just always taken notice. There's the 77 Corvette that I like that was in the movie The Wraith with Charlie Sheen. It was the bad guy drove that car. It was like silver with red. And I was like,
see, I like the old Fords.
Yeah.
Muscle cars.
Yeah.
But then once you got in the 80s, it kind of
Mustangs went down in the
80s.
I don't like Mustangs in the 80s.
They didn't like it.
Or even the 90s.
Then they started kind of bringing it back where it's a lot more muscle but more compact.
Yep.
Kind of like that.
Yep.
But yeah, the 80s, I never liked those. I had kids I got a Mustang. They pull up with a 1980 Mustang. I'm like, yeah, it's lame, dude. It just doesn't do it for me.
In the 80s, just by way of cars in general, what look cool for no reason are the Mercedes. And I don't know Mercedes very well at all, but it's one of the more common ones you would see. And there was a diesel version of that. But it just looked like luxury. Right.
Yeah, my dad had
that
one of those
particular Mercedes.
Diesel Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But it definitely looked luxury. I felt like I would have sat in the back seat if that was my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was
get your Grey Poupon on, all that shit.
Yeah. What about the Ford Bronco? I love
the Bronco.
See, here's the thing that's weird.
90s Broncos. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what year it was, but
O.J. Simpson going down the road.
Yes, the Broncos that I like are the ones that look like stompers.
Yeah.
Remember those little toys?
Yeah.
You put a little penny in the back.
Yeah.
They look like stompers.
Right.
That's the Bronco I like.
Yeah.
The Bronco that they kind of brought back is similar to the old Broncos, the old Broncos.
Yeah,
I don't really like that style.
No, I like
when they said they were bringing it back. I was like, oh shit, dude, the O.J. Simpson Bronco,
bingo. Yeah, it was actually his homie. Who was driving the
Cato?
car? No, Cato. No, not Cato. Damn,
I have no idea.
His football homie. Anyways, it was that guy's truck, right? But
it's bulkier.
Yeah,
big, huge, knobby
like
tires. Man.
Yeah. I love, and
I remember
the paint jobs. That's what I like.
Yeah, I remember. I was a student teacher in some podunk place in Akron, Ohio, and dude, this one popular kid. He was like a popular kid. He always drove in his light blue, white stripe.
Yeah.
Massive Bronco, huge knob tires with a gun rack, and he would bring that. He was driving that to school.
Yeah,
his gun rack in the back with a American flag hanging out. I'm like, okay, that's pretty fucking badass, dude.
That's pretty badass. And I'll tell you this, dude. Whoever, because this empire isn't going to last forever. Mm-hmm. Whoever should have the dumb fucking idea to put boots on this here land. Mm-hmm. They're gonna come over a hill. You see a gang of motherfuckers in like Ford and whatever kind of truck with just that setup. There's gonna be big old flag and a bunch of good old boys like, you done fucked up.
You done fucked up.
You done. They're gonna have a mounted machine gun on the back of that.
You ever see? There's a lot of those reaction videos, like British reaction videos to like how strong the U.S. military is.
Oh yeah.
But once you get past all that. And you land in the country. You have all these rednecks,
dude. You
just waiting.
I've been waiting for the day. I've been meaning to do this. Been ready.
I have a whole stockpile. I've been waiting.
I've been ready, dude. If you make landfall, and a lot of my friends too back home, man. Like, there's going to be a lot of blue that you're going to hit first, and they're going to be very upset, and they're probably going to die. But they're not really going to put up much of a fight, right? But the second that's over with, it's all downhill for you guys. So avoid that fight if the world is listening.
They're just itching. They're waiting.
Waiting on this. Anyways, so the Broncos, I love the paint. And in fact, that's one of the things, what I mean? That's like on the list, right? Because I've talked about it. I'm like, I want to get the truck painted. It's black now, but I want to get those old school, the cream with the blue or some combo of that. So that's
remember the Trans Am paint job where they'd have that Phoenix on the hood?
Yes. Yeah.
That was
I'd be down for that.
So 80s.
Or Firebird, Thunderbird.
A Firebird. Yeah, it was a Firebird.
There was a guy at the gym, older guy. His name was Jim, funny enough. And he was on the juice, bro. I think he was like 70. Dude. I don't know where he's at now. I hope he's doing well, but he was on all the juice and neck up, right in like a flannel. I don't know. It just looks like an old farm boy. You know what I mean? Built up a little bit, but and then he was rolling jujitsu and getting changed. Hey, buddy, how you doing? All right, and he showed it off. I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't expect that at all, man. He looked like a shaved chimp. It was crazy. So shout out to Jim, but he had a cool. I think it was a Firebird, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but it was fucking dope. Bro.
Oh yeah,
like old school, looked like a '70s, I guess, model.
You fucking pull up, playing some Bruce
Fog hat or something, dude. Slow ride, take it easy. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So that's the Bronco. Yeah. I like the colors. I like the lines. I like the tires. F-150, huge. And I mean, in terms of selling, I think that's going its 40th year being top 3 in the U.S. for vehicles sold, the F-150. Yeah. And I mean, way to market it, man. They're going to the contractors and the plumbers and all. Oh yeah. It's a gold standard for what you have.
But I think Ford pretty much, don't they have a lockdown on even the government vehicles, like police vehicles? Their contracts with them. Right. You see these police officers driving around a Ford Mustang. I'm like,
right. Mustangs, Explorers.
And it's souped up so they can be able to.
Yeah. They had some badass cars down in Florida, man.
Yeah.
Because fucking people are
long gone are those Dukes of Hazzard type, cop cars. Roscoe Pico.
How was that? Did you know that the bad guy, Boss Hogg, he spoke like 7 or 10 languages?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was actually he had some kind of honorables in the military, and he was a linguist.
He was a
specialist.
Did not know that.
Yeah, very educated man. Anyways, so but the Dukes of Hazzard, that was a
what was the Dukes of Hazzard car? Was that a Dodge?
I think.
I feel like I should know that.
Yeah, I think that's a Dodge. The General.
The General.
Yeah, dude. The Dodge. So
you had to like get in through the window.
Yeah, welded doors.
Come on, I always thought that was cool.
Badass. That's badass. That's how I'm living my life right there, dude. Those boys were in boots, and then serious belt buckles.
Yeah, belt buckles, boots, slide in your car, and fucking look at Daisy Dukes. Come on, it's like that's the life.
This is it. Good time, man. All right. So the Bronco, the F-150, the Mustang, right? But then there's there's the Shelby.
The Shelby.
Right? Okay. So that kind of gets into pop culture and the American experience, and there's then tons of movies, right? Because now it's Ford is just synonymous with American culture, right? And the movies and I don't know if it's subtle all the time either, right? I'm thinking of Gone in 60 Seconds, the second one with Nicolas Cage. What is the crown jewel?
John Wick. What was that car?
That was a Shelby.
That was a Shelby, wasn't it?
That was, I think it was either
black
a
Shelby.
5, or maybe it was a Shelby 350, GT 350, something like that. But badass fucking car, bro, right? And Keanu Reeves is he's a motorcycle nut, but he's a car guy too. So, I think he owns that.
Have you watched the Ford versus Ferrari movie?
I have not.
Oh, come on.
I've seen a ton of clips.
Dude,
I know.
Okay, watch it.
I gotta watch it.
Stop.
I gotta watch it.
Literally, we should.
But I really have
now,
seen.
So you go and watch that movie.
Just take the rest of the day.
Just watch it.
No, I've seen a ton of clips.
Yeah.
Right, and the very famous scene where Matt Damon's driving, and then Shelby's sitting the shotgun.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
and to blast through the cones.
Shelby, no, Ford.
No. Yeah, is it?
No, Matt Damon is Shelby.
Oh, is that? Oh, that.
Yeah, Matt Damon is Shelby.
That's right. Yeah,
and
I said,
he's like.
But yeah, and the guy starts crying.
The name on the wheel should tell you that I'm born ready.
Born ready.
And all of a sudden he's pissing.
Attaboy.
Pants.
Boom. But yeah, no, and that he's at first I'm just he scared the old man, and then it's tears of joy. He's realized the vision. I'm like, damn, bro.
There's a best line there. I almost don't want to spoil it for you. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
But he Ford talks to Shelby and he goes, "Come here, follow me." And he goes, "See that building over there? We built, the airplanes and stuff for World War II or whatever war." He's like, Ford knows war.
Damn.
He's like, "Shelby, go to war with Ferrari."
Oh,
that's like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
just do this shit,
cool.
man.
That's cool. That's badass.
Yeah.
And Christian Bale's character. The introduction scene of that character, I assume, where his son is kind of touching the car and stuff, and then Christian Bale's character is just shit on it. They
had good actors there too, because they had Matt Damon, they had Christian Bale, they had Bernthal, John Bernthal. He was playing. What's his name? He wrote a book. I can't remember, but they had a lot of really good characters. The guy who played in Sweet Home Alabama, that guy.
Oh yeah, the blonde guy.
Yeah, guy. I can never remember his name.
He's kind of a dick in the movie.
Yeah,
right?
kind of a dick in the movie. Yeah, some really good actors in there. But definitely got to watch that, dude.
Yeah. So, so, anyways, the crown jewel in Gone in 60 Seconds is the Shelby GT 500. Dope looking fucking.
What about the McQueen movie?
McQueen, I know that's hard. I remember it's a Mustang. I don't remember the year.
You don't remember the year.
64 is when it launches. It's 65 or 67, something like that. I forget. But there's a gang of famous movies like Bullet.
How
right?
cool is that? When you build a brand that is so with a part of the culture that it like just makes its ways in the movies and things like that. You know, that's
it sells itself.
That's when you have like such a strong brand.
Yeah. Karate Kid.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow. Do you know what kind of car it was? Mm-mm. The yellow car that he gives the kid.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Super Deluxe.
Is it
a Ford Super Deluxe?
Yeah, I know which car. I know what it looks like. I didn't know,
bro. In fact, I don't know why I heard this literally 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. But Ralph Macchio, who's, by the way, he's like 870 years old. He looks like a goddamn 20-year-old still. I don't know what the fuck is in his blood. But anyways, he got that car. He still has that car to this very day.
He's Italian.
Is he?
Yeah, right. He's Italian, so that's why
his cousin looks just like him. So I've heard.
That's what he's got in his blood.
He's
got that Latin blood that keeps him young.
It does. But his cousin, weird note, still lives in the New York area or whatever it was, and looks almost like him. Mm-hmm. So like back in the day, got a couple free drinks out of it. So I don't know why I know that, but I heard that's a thing. So good on his cousin. Shelby again, I Am Legend.
Oh with Will Smith.
Just driving that thing around, which is fucking cool.
Yeah,
I'll take that. Yeah. The empty streets of New York City. So I got an obscure one. Nobody ever knows this movie. I might have brought it up. I don't think you knew it. The Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
No.
First of all, do you know what a Ford Fairlane looks like?
No.
All right. Picture a 50s style car. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Big boat of a fucking car. It's got the fins.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Like rocket fins in the back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you'd probably think more of a Cadillac as well, right?
Yeah.
And then it's rather than the paneling kind of going straight back, it's just a little rounder. You know what I mean? It kind of, I don't know, bubbles a bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty stuff, right? And it's the type where you'd see the paint job would be like, like a red with gold fitting or a cream with red fitting. Like it's super classy looking, right? So never mind that. The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, which has very little to do with the car, but the main character is Ford Fairlane, played by one Andrew Dice Clay. And it is one of the finest films. If you guys don't know, Nick, watch that movie with Sam. You understand what I'm saying?
Nick,
get her right.
Watch it.
Bro.
Yeah.
He plays a rock and roll detective.
Uh-huh.
One of the henchmen for the main bad guy, who is Wayne, the legend of Las Vegas. What's his name? Wayne... Shit. Shane.
Oh, Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton. Yeah. So Wayne Newton plays the main bad guy. Mm-hmm. He's an evil record producer, right? He's ripping off none other than he kills Motley Crue singer Vince Neil in the movie, who's this rock star who found out some stuff. Mm-hmm. And so, so they put
Ford. We got to do spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert. But the henchman for Wayne Newton is none other than Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. A little guest spot. Who's in it? Tone Loc. Bro, it's so good. It's so good. So anyways, random detour, but Ford Fairlane, amazing. So they have all these, our point is that they have all these references in pop culture that honestly, like, it's kind of a given. It's almost like the wallpaper at this point. It's like, oh, well, of course the dime piece of a car is a fucking Mustang GT. Like, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Everybody loves that fucking car, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, if anybody's, that's very impressive, man. They're going into the future with the electric vehicle thing. There's a, what's it called? F-150 Lightning, I think is what it's called. And there's like a Mustang E or Series E, something like that, right? But they're both electric.
Do they put like fake engine noise in there at least?
I hope not. I know that other electric cars do that, and it just is like...
But how do you have a Ford Mustang with no... power?
No dick.
No,
you know what I mean? Just a big set of swinging nuts, right? It should... That's what it should sound like.
Right.
I don't know.
That's like if I was driving my Harley, but it was like a electronic Harley, and you didn't get any of the exhaust.
What is it? What's even the point?
What's the point of it at that point?
What is the point?
Fucking ride a scooter or some shit.
I'll say this. So they've done a whole gang of shit right.
Mm-hmm.
And the mistakes they've made haven't derailed them, where I think it would have taken other companies down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Pinto in 1971, like that would have taken a lot of fucking companies down, but they didn't. The Explorer tire crisis in the 2000s, right? Same thing, right? Fucking tires given out left and right.
Yeah.
They overextended on their brand, so they bought up like Volvo and Jaguar and whatever. They sold it off. Whoops, that didn't work.
Yep.
Right, but they just keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man. Yeah. I
like the Ford brand.
Yeah.
Ford tough. It's US all the way, baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, all right. We'll have an update once I soup up my truck. All right. I think we did it. We'll get out of here on that. So, from the iconic era of advertising to the digital age, I'm Chris.
And I'm Ernie.
Keep it legendary.